Oh yeah, yeah. What's going on? Time to talk. Wasn't even gonna do a live talks, but it's like such an influx of news. I was just gonna do another episode of the relay because there's a lot of stuff going on. Barboza versus Catero just got ordered. I figured that would happen. You know, I figured that would happen. Even though I feel like they should have just gave it to Jack Catterall straight away, but eh, that's not a great stylistic matchup. That fight. Catterall and Barboza. Barboza is a consistently underwhelming fighter. I don't say that to be mean spirited, but he's just an underwhelming fighter. I never been blown away by a Barboza fight, you know. Now Jack is cerebral too, but he's impressed me, at times with what he's shown. That he's got a good IQ, decent pop, not a big puncher. Definitely not a big puncher. But he got a little something, something. He got a little something, something. A fight between those two, man. I wonder if Oscar's even gonna let it happen. Because when you think about Jack, Arnold is not a draw nowhere. Like he's not a draw nowhere. Whereas, Jack and Chorley, draw a little something, something. That I feel comparatively, Jack is worth a little more in the UK, a little more. Because he was in a high profile fight. He was in a Josh Taylor fight. So at minimum, people are going to remember him because of that. That by all rights, he should have become an undisputed champion that night. So people are going to remember Jack just off of that. And it's not like he hasn't been fighting, because he has. He has a big win over Josh Taylor. That's a bigger win than any win that Arnold Barboza has, Not a great stylistic matchup, that one, though. And I wonder if Oscar will allow it to happen. Lucius, what it do? Ralph, what it do? Yo, yo, so yo, yo, yo. I wonder if Oscar will allow that to happen. It's for the WBO title, And it's for a shot at Teofimo, right? But who really think the winner of that fight is going to get a shot at Teofimo? I don't. We'll find out tonight. Talk about it on the panel, because I don't know what Teofimo's plans are. We see that he enlisted the aid of Eddie Reynoso, which is good. We've talked about that on a number of occasions, that he needs more. He needs more than his father could give him. So it was a wise decision. It looks like they had to kiss a lot of ass to do it, though. Consistently showing up at Canelo fights and Canelo press conferences, kissing the rings, kissing his ass. Looked like it took some work for them to get to that point, But yeah, I mean, they hired him, or I should say, I ain't even gonna say they hired him, because that's not the power dynamic. If Eddie don't really feel like training you, then he not gonna train you. It's not really your decision. You're hoping that he will take you on. So it's not really that y'all hired him. It's that he took y'all on, I wonder if it's going to make a difference, because the other thing is, you can have the best trainer in the world, the best teachers, but are you a good student? Are you actually going to listen? Or when push comes to shove, are you just going to revert to what you know? Because there's that too. You got to be a good student, man. You can have the best teachers, but it don't matter if you don't listen, And where's he going to go? Is he going to stay at 140? Is he going to move up to 147? Is he going to fight Brian Norman? What is he going to do? There's a whole thing of unification matches at 140 for Teofimo, but those are not money fights. None of them. Puello. Rayo could be a decent money fight, but Rayo might lose his belt to Gary Russell, which is dumb. I don't even know why he doing that dumb shit, but open up the chat to the panel. Don't make no sense, bro. You could take that belt, the top rank, and see what they give you. Take that belt to top rank. See if you can't do a Teofimo fight. Why would you put it on the line against Gary Russell? I don't understand these kids, man. I don't understand they managers. The shit they be doing don't make no sense. Like, look, you probably lose to Gary Russell, right? And you probably lose to Teofimo too. But with Teofimo, it's a bigger fight. So go to Top Rank or go to Matchroom. Eddie got the inside track with the Saudis. Maybe you could have a unification with the winner of Bottle versus Hitchens on a Saudi show. You know, at minimum, they'll pay you, bro. They will pay you. What on God's green earth are they giving you to voluntarily fight Gary Antuanne Russell? Come on, man. He ain't even, come on, man. And like, that's not his mandatory. We know his mandatory is Andy Kamehameha. It's like the shit don't make no sense, dog. No sense. But you know, been talking a lot about this Claressa Shields shit. And every time I do, the same dudes pop up trying to sob story for her. It's like, yo, y'all dudes is bugging, man. Y'all gotta stop begging people to like you. Like, you already know why you doing that, and that's the shit that weirds me out. You only going up to bat for old girl because of the tribalism bullshit. If you trying to keep some kind of a code, that's cool and all, but what the fuck you want me to do? Keep it with you? You gotta stay on code, Joe. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck that shit. When you wrong, you wrong. I don't give a fuck where you from or what we got in common. When you wrong, you wrong. Motherfuckers never jump on here and argue about that shit neither. I go live about 2 to 3 times a week. They never come on here and argue none of this dumb shit.
Wait, hold on. Just to backtrack a little bit, are you saying like Gary Antuanne legitimately beats Ryo, or it could be like
he might, because he's a natural. The thing about that fight is Gary is not a small 140. That's the first thing. He's got some size. 2, he's an aggressive fighter. You know, he's really aggressive. So when you think about what happened to Ryo with Edwin De Los Santos, right, and that was at 35. That same shit could happen at 40 with Gary, bro. I don't know why he fighting that dude. I don't get it.
Are you tipping the fight in favor of Gary Antuanne Russell, or you're like,
yes,
saying,
bro.
Oh,
yes.
Man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't like Gary, bro. It's not like I think Gary's a great boxer. It's just that all you did at 140, Ryo, was beat another dude from 135. You know? That you and Isaac are not 140s. Like, y'all ain't really 140s. Y'all little at them weights. Like, yeah, you got some height, but so does Gary. Gary is a bigger dude. He got a bigger body than you, dog. And he punch. He's aggressive. He's a very aggressive guy. Do I trust that Ryo gonna go 12 with him? No. No, I do not.
Is Robert Garcia also kind of serving as like a manager, because Ryo's in an in-between situation right now as far as management goes?
I would hope that he is, but the shit is that if he is, why are you in this Gary? That's a voluntary, you feel me? That's a voluntary. You ain't got to fucking fight Gary. Gary coming off a loss. What the fuck do you get out of giving him a title shot? It makes no sense, bro. I don't understand that shit. But that's what they saying, bro. That on the undercard of Davis versus Roach, he's gonna fight Gary. I don't understand that shit at all. I'm gonna post some shit right here so I could fucking make people mad. Hold up. Cause I like gas and shit. You know I love gas and shit. I'm trying to see if I could get a Claressa Shields fan on here tonight. Let me go. Shields versus Cameron Talks. I'm gonna put it like that so I could bait him, man.
Look, to her credit, she did get publicity. I don't know if it's good publicity, but she got a lot of.
Yeah, but that's what makes that such a cliche, bro. That all publicity is not good publicity. If you just constantly in the headlines, but you ain't getting no bread off of that, and she not, like, come on, B.
That's what Cameron said. He's like, I'll let you come on the show. It's better to come on the show when you have a fight lined up.
Literally, ¿tú sabes lo que eso significa, manín? Que cuando estas dos niñas iban a pelear, eso significa that she just wanted to be on his show para estar hablando mierda, basically, to steal the attention. Because he said that her publicist was hounding him. He's like, well, you don't got a fight coming up. So, ¿para qué tú quieres ir para ese show entonces? ¿Para hablar de qué? It doesn't make sense, bro. Por eso es que no me da pena. Because it's like, yo, dog, like, you got like a personality disorder or something. You got, algo le pasa a esa tipa. Y más malo that she reached out to him, bro. Ese tipo no sabe nada de eso. He's rapping, bro, the cat in the hat.
The weirdest thing is, like, the fighters themselves, like Katie and Amanda, they didn't make the announcement. It was an official MVP press release. There was nothing snidey about it.
It was a fucking Netflix. Más malo que it was Netflix que lo dijo, que mire, esta pelea, este evento was off the chain, ¿verdad? So ¿para qué se va a discutir? What is there to argue about? You know? Pero eso es lo que la gente insegura hacen. They're like, yo, dog, you argue a lot of stupid shit. Stupid. That shit is just stupid. Y a cada rato que cuando yo hago un video que se trata de ese sujeto, I get a couple of guys arguing the same stupid shit. Que, manín, tú no entiendes. Are you bad at math? 74 million is more than 2 million. It doesn't fucking matter if they were in the main event or not. 74 million people is more than 2 million people. The fuck are you not understanding?
Now, visually speaking, her fight with Savannah Marshall, that was like one of the, what do you call it? Like the for me, it was one of the best female boxing matches of the decade, if not.
I agree.
Because it was a very competitive fight, and then she changed her style up mid-fight in that fight.
I agree. Yo le doy su flores que that was a great fight. Honestly, it was a great fight. But that was 2 years ago.
It's been that long?
Lío. Yes, bro. That shit was 2 years ago, bro.
Whoa.
Ese lío que cómo vamos a estar hablando de una pelea que pasó hace 2 años when we talking about una vaina que pasó la semana pasada. Ese lío que en ese tiempo que she had that fight with Savannah, bueno, Katie fought in big fights like 3 times, bro. La dos con Chantel Cameron y la otra con Amanda. Amanda, she been fighting, you know what I mean? She been doing her thing. So it's like, if we gotta go all the way back in time to 2 years, bueno, ya tú perdiste la discusión. And more that the math is not mathing. Because I don't know any planet where 2 million is more than 74 million. I don't know one, you know? Puro estupidez están discutiendo esta gente, man. Just pure dumb shit. You know? And I feel like Cam is kind of going easy on it because he could go in. But I feel like he don't want to violate. He don't want to disrespect. But it's like, yo, you coming at that dude crazy. And you don't know that dude. Like, y'all, come on, B, you don't know that dude. The fuck you messaging him about that shit for?
The goal was to find like solidarity, or I don't know. I didn't understand everything that I didn't like. Why I don't even know why it escalated to that point, because the announcement it didn't have it. Like when they announced those figures, like the official figures, there was no snidiness, or you know, it was just a press release of the numbers. Because one, they're trying to continue the relationship with Netflix. 2, MVP is trying to say that, hey, like, you know, we're a legitimate promotional company and we prioritize women's boxing, because for a good minute, a lot of the promotional outfits, they didn't prioritize it. Like, remember the Bob Arum comment?
Yeah, man. Like
Frank Warren wouldn't touch it for a
no, that's
long
why
time.
I fuck with Jake. I fuck with MVP. Like, I want other girl. Like, I could think of some other girls that I would love for them to sign that they would fit right in over there, and they throw down. They ain't thinkers and they ain't movers and fighting all careful and boring and shit. It's a couple of girls out there that I would love for them to sign. But the bottom line is, it was a success. And, I said it in a video I did the other day. So you got a movie coming out about your life, right? And Christy Martin has a movie coming out about her life. And a women's boxing match just got seen by 74 million people. All of that is a beautiful thing, because now the profile of the sport is increasing. They're like, now it's not going to seem like a novelty or an oddity that women can fight their ass off and put on a show.
Wait, who's doing the movie?
Oh, bueno, who, Clarissa's movie?
Yeah.
Bueno, yo no conozco ese tipo, de verdad.
Because remember, like, a lot of fighters say they have, like, different things going on. Because I remember Ryan.
No. La película, like, that they did a movie. They did a movie. I saw the trailer. It's not fake. They did do a movie, and they're going to release it in December.
Because I know Showtime used to do stuff like that, and then, they're not in the game anymore. So I was wondering, like, who's doing the movie.
No, yeah, they did. There's a movie, bro. There is a movie. They did it. Like, I seen the trailer. I seen the poster. It's all legit that there's a movie coming out. But the crux of it is that, you should be happy. You should be happy. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get it. Like, you just focusing on whether or not you the top cheese or the top this or the top that, when, you should be happy. 74 fucking million people watch two women squabble. You got a movie coming out. A legend and Christy Martin got a movie coming out. Ramla Ali has a movie coming out.
Wait, what? Yo.
I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. But nah, cause blah 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 y blah. You fucking miserable, dog. Like, ese tipo es miserable. Shit is crazy.
It was bad PR. It was bad PR. Really.
No, y para estar haciendo todo eso el mes antes de la película, because the movie gets released next month. And
is it gonna be like what platform is it going?
No,
on?
it's in theaters.
Whoa, bro. That's a big deal then.
That's what I'm saying. That, like, it's good. Like, it's all good. Like, it's a legit feature film. It looks good. It looks compelling. Y tú discutiendo por estupidez. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Shit don't make sense.
Yo, not to go off topic, but I think Netflix pressed MVP Promotions to put that thing out about the legitimacy of the main event.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't have had to press them to do that. They could have released that PSA themselves, because people just like saying shit. They've been saying those things since he was on, I think, The Zone or they've been saying those things about his fights, that, there's a no knockout clause, there's this and there's that. And I get it, like, I understand, but Mike is 58, y'all. I mean, like, he's 58, I don't really think they got to rig the fight.
No, well, I meant, has MVP ever had to formally address what, the critics?
Nah, but I think it was the scale that made them address it. The scale, this is the biggest thing they ever did. This is bigger than anything they ever did, any other fight they ever had. So the number of people that would have been saying that for this event would have been more than any other event before it. So they want to nip it in the bud, get ahead of it. And yeah, I mean, but it's like, yeah, like motherfuckers just want to live in fairy tales and then get mad when reality hit. They're like, I love Mike, dog. I grew up watching Mike. I love Mike. But he's 58. What the fuck? That style that he used to have, that peekaboo style, that's a young man's style. You got to be fast, sharp, on your toes, explosive. It's like, he's 58, y'all. They don't got to rig the fight. He's 58.
Do you see Antonio Tarver beating Jake by any chance?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I can see that happening too.
If you ask the dude that the dude that Jaio Pataya about to fight, Sirac, whatever the fuck his name is, Sirac, that dude, he would beat Jake. Yeah, that dude is a 8. Like you get an area level dude, an EBU level fighter, European level, they'll beat Jake. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of Jai, I saw, like, you did a video where there was a proposed unification between Gilberto Ramirez and Jaime Munguia. And why would you want to diminish? Like, let's say the fight it may happen like after Jai's next fight or whatever, right? Why would you want to? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about somebody you addressed in the video. Why would you want to bring Jai down by calling him like, oh, who has he fought? He fought an older Maris Breeders. Why would you bring him down and potentially lower the accomplishment of what?
Manín, te lo voy a decir. Ese tipo, I already know who you're talking about, right? This is the thing. That dude is only saying that because Zurdo's Mexican, and so is he. So he gets hyper defensive because he does that with other fighters. Okay, you're basically saying you're always going to root for the Mexican fighter. Cool, you can do that. But if that's what you're always going to do, then stop disguising it behind boxing. You already made up your mind. There's nothing to talk about. You already decided we're not going to talk about boxing because you already decided that no matter what, you're going to root for the countryman. All right, then what is there to talk about? That's the only reason you shitting on Jai. That's the only reason.
But you're effectively diminishing the potential glory of that victory if it happens.
Bro,
right?
You can't ask emotional people to. Why you think I always say I don't like emotional people? They are not smart. That's precisely the point. Jai would be a huge win for Zurdo. Huge win. He'd become the lineal in beating Jai. And what you're going to say beforehand is, oh, Jai es una plata de mierda que no peleó con nadie, ¿verdad? So that when he beats Jai, if he were to, oh, no, it's pura pendejada, man. It's like, yo, what's wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you?
The biggest thing in the whole aftermath of the Crawford Spence thing was the diminishment that went towards, Crawford's achievements. That's what it actually hurt the fighter himself. So I don't know how much Errol was listening to that, but you could tell from the comeback trail that like you start questioning yourself when you start, going down that road mentally. So it's this whole I don't know if it's a modern boxing thing, but this whole diminishing the opponent prior to the fight, thinking that guarantees a victory. It's not good for the fighter.
Well,
it's not good for the fans.
Shit.
It's like not good for the promotion.
It's like the Zepeda shit. Honestly, I already seen a bunch of people trying to defend Zepeda for what is an obvious duck. Once again, if your whole filter that you watch boxing in is you always gonna play the nationalist, honestly, that's cool. But then we ain't got nothing to talk about. You don't need to leave a comment on my video, bro. You made up your mind. Whatever happens, happens. You always gonna do your nationalist shit. To me, that's a plain old duck. Like, bro, that's a duck. He told them he did not have time to fight Shakur this year, then turned around and made a fight with Tevin Farmer. That's a duck, bro. And that's before that. Before the injury. It's like, yo, the dude is ducking. What the fuck is so hard to understand? Y'all understand. You just don't want me saying that. Because you want me to be like on your kind of time. I'm not on your time. I'm not. I'm on my time.
Where does Shakur go from here? And in hindsight, should he have continued to do business with Top Rank, seeing how everything is moving along now?
The shit is that Shakur is a fucking moron. That's the other thing. That he's an idiot. Like, that's just a dumb motherfucker. Because you getting mad at Top Rank because people calling you boring. Top Rank didn't do nothing to you, dog. They promoted you. They put money in your pocket. The main hang up that people have with you is you're boring. What the fuck do you want Top Rank to do about that? Shake people in the audience that fall asleep? What the fuck do you want them to do? They can't do shit about that. And then to start throwing out the R word, right? It's like, bro, you take all the meaning out that shit, overusing it. Because none of that shit you talking about is the problem. The problem is motherfuckers seen that De Los Santos fight and it was fucking boring. That was it. That was the problem. That was it. But you going to say the same with dumbass Teofimo. Teofimo says they're partial towards these fighters, but these fighters say no. It's like, man, all y'all little young motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up.
Yo, where does Teofimo go from here? Because there's a big question mark on who he's gonna come back to fight, or is he gonna fight in 2025? Does he have something lined up?
I mean, he trying to become a free agent. I don't know what his dumb ass gonna do. He trying to become a free agent. Remember, he trying to get away from Top Rank. So I don't think he'll be able to, but that's what he trying to do. Free said, "Yo, Jules, hold on. Yo, Jules, thoughts on Morrell versus Benavidez? I mean, it's a good fight, but now they got a serious problem. Y'all about to charge 80 for that joint, and the February 22nd joint is way better than y'all shit, and it costs less. So that's my thoughts. Y'all got a serious fucking problem. The same month you doing that thing, Turkey doing his thing, and his shit is better than y'all shit, and it costs less. That's what I think. You know what I mean?
You think Morrell's gonna fade a little bit after 7, 8, 9 rounds?
That's the problem when you talking about a guy that only went 12 2 times. You really not used to it. You're not going to be used to it. That's the problem, that you can have the style that you going to do good in the beginning, and when shit pick up in the middle, you might be the one that fades, whereas because David has been in way more fights than you and he's gone the distance more times than you, he'll hold up. And, let's not beat around the bush. He got Memo. I'm sure Memo will give him something for his stamina. I'm sure of it. That's what that dude is there for. That's the beauty of us not being journalists. We get to say what we think, and bro, you don't got Memo there for no reason. Fuck out of here. That dude ain't there for no reason. Yeah, what I mean? So as much as I don't like it, I might have to give the edge to David David Benavidez, that if David Morrell don't knock him out, you're fucked.
Yo, who's the fighter that Samson tried to discredit recently, saying
Beterbiev.
Yeah, yo, what? I don't understand what that's all about, yo.
Because no, eso es una manera of atacando el fighter so that you make him seem like he's not important. Oh, he doesn't sell and he's not Mexican. Bro, he's undisputed champion, and he made more money in his last fight than all your fighters' fights combined. They got an estimated $10 million for that fight. You're not going to tell me nobody gave David Benavidez no 10 mil for no Caleb Plant or Demetrius Andrade. Bullshit. You probably got 1.5 or 2 and no upside. That dude made that off of one fight. But what Samson was trying to do with that is he trying to act like Artur is not important. He not this, he not that. Like, man, shut your ass up, dog. And the best thing is that if Dimitri and Artur fight in February, you have no excuse not to fight him, because I see what you were doing. That, if they take too long, if it's in June, right? He started talking some bullshit. And it's like, nah, it ain't going to take long. They're fighting the same month as you. They are on your time, buddy. So you ain't got no excuses. He won't fight them, though. Boxing is too predictable for anybody to think that David Benavidez is going to fight the winner of that fight. No, he is not. He is not. They'll fuck around and bring up Charlo to 170. He is not fighting the winner of that fight.
Wait, so is the Beterbiev versus Bivol 2 fight, that is a pay-per-view?
It's gonna be on the same card as Dubois versus Parker in February. They making like one big monster show.
Okay. I thought what's it called? I thought that would be like the main event, like Dubois versus Parker is the main event.
It looks like it will be. Which, who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what order it is. I'm just asking. Let's be honest.
Like man, fucking Kakache could be the main event for all I care. As long as all them shits happen, I don't care, dog. Sugar Munguia is about to beat the shit out of Kakapupu.
He's on that card too?
Yeah, Kakache versus Nunez is made.
So Kakache versus Nunez, Ortiz versus NS possibly.
That shit ain't gonna happen, Ray. Don't
you really think he gonna back out?
Bro, like that shit.
Come
Look,
on,
I told you, it's two things.
if Bozy don't fuck that shit up, which he might, Oscar will wrap fucking Virgil in a cocoon. Like, nah, they ain't about to be out here fighting.
I don't think so, man.
My
like,
dude,
that's too big of a place to like. With the Williams shit right now, I don't think it's that bad. But like, with what's it called? What's gonna be your excuse for Boots? Like, you can't say that nigga's boring.
I'm saying, bro, like you acting like these motherfuckers. See, this is why I don't look at boxing the way that some people do. Like, it's this honorable shit. Like, nah, a lot of these motherfuckers operate scary, and I don't think for a second Oscar gonna let it happen. I do not. You can't afford the L. Eddie could afford the L. If Boots lost tomorrow, bro, I just signed the dude. I literally just signed an Olympian, a standout amateur. I'm cool, you know? But Oscar, if Virgil lost, that's gonna hurt. If William lost, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Cause what you got? You got Ryan, who don't fucking like you. Virgil, who got Crabdo, Abdo, Kate Abdo, Lysis. And you got William, who don't want to get tested.
Scofield look pretty good.
Yo, there's no way Virgil fights below 154. It's
Hell
just
no.
impossible.
I will say this though, if he does actually like clear like a Scofield versus Stevenson fight, I would just be like, damn, you really don't give a fuck about that dude at all, bro. That's crazy.
I'm saying if he had to sacrifice someone, right? He might sacrifice Floyd because he's young and he doesn't really have traction yet.
Yeah,
you know, with William,
like
William is knocking on the door of a world title, whereas Floyd is still a prospect. Floyd is a prospect, bro. He's
actually kind of ranked high though.
Now he is. He's starting to be, but bro, come on.
No, I meant even before. Like he was like, what's it called? He was like he was number 2 in the BA. To be honest, that's not hard to do, but like. He was basically in line for like a title. The only person ahead of him was Zapata, like you know, and every other thing.
I'm looking at who he fought. Did he fight a former champion?
Was his last fight a 10-rounder or a 12-rounder?
I think that was a 10-rounder. I think that was a 10.
So what was the thing behind that? Because I think Senior said that they changed it last minute or something like that.
Good call.
You know, you talking about William, bro. William shit got changed.
No, I'm talking about Floyd Schofield. His father said something like, yo, they changed something the last minute and we went along with it. That's straight from Senior.
Mama Scofield? Mama Sco?
I'm not gonna get disrespectful, but
I ain't the one that coined that phrase. Shout out to Coach Malachi.
I think it was Greg Hackett from Philly that started that.
Somebody said, but that shit fit. Auntie Sco. She gonna cook that stuffing. Shout out to Bobby Light. I really don't get the Morrell hype. Well, the thing is, it's not the Morrell hype. It's more like not getting the Benavidez hype. They're like, yo, old boy is wild basic. David Morrell actually shows more wrinkles and shows more ability than David Benavidez. He's more coordinated. He has a lot of stuff. The problem is you don't have a lot of fights. You're not that experienced,
bro. With Morrell, they should have had him fighting in Florida.
So look at you,
because he got an exciting style, and you know he's a lot different from the traditional
Cuban. Like he could have been out there with the Cubanas with the big asses and the stretch marks, bro. It would have been a fucking party out there, bro. Instead, they move him to cold ass Minneapolis. It's like, bro, what the fuck is it, Minneapolis? Flu? Snow? Fuck. Shout out to Freeze. I just can't see Benavidez and Morrell beating Benavidez or Bivol. I don't know, Freeze. Like, we gonna have to just tune into that one. Bobby Light said Floyd should be fighting Tevin Farmer, not Shakur. I agree with all of that. I agree with that.
I don't know about that one. Actually.
I mean, like, is it a dangerous fight, Ray? Yeah.
Yo, how is Tevin getting cleared? Because remember, like, there was a hiatus where I think, don't quote me on this, but I think like something to do with his eye or something. He couldn't get cleared.
Nah, I never.
I mean, he could see. You know, he could see. Put some titties. Look, put some titties in his face. He'll find them.
Wasn't he inactive for like 4 years or?
Yeah, but that wasn't because of that. That was because he made, like, not for nothing, he made a bunch of dough. Like, if you remember when he was IBF super featherweight champion, that dude fought like 5 times in 1 year, B. He was trying to get everything. And he used that money to flip houses with his joint. And they was getting money off of that. So, but he good, man. He could fight. The motherfucker could fight like shit. He held his own against Williams shit. I thought he was gonna get knocked out.
Yo, Zang should have taken that $6 million. Was it $6 million? That
8 million.
The highest they got to was 8.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. He should have taken that.
I don't want to talk about Tank tonight, bro. Like I just that shit is. I don't want to talk about Tank tonight, bro. What is the point? You know, like, come on, B. We done said everything we could say about Tank, bro. Now I got a question, Ray. Shiraz, Gomez. You already decided?
Yeah, bro. I decided right after just rewatching him lose to what's it called? What's the Brazilian dude's name?
Teixeira.
Yeah, after watching him lose to Teixeira for like the 90th time and watching some other fights, I'm like, yeah, I don't like your defense. I don't like your gas tank, to be really honest.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You're right about that. I don't like his engine. I do
Dominican power with a Dominican chin. I'm good, bro.
He gonna turn. He's like an avocado, bro. He gonna ripen up too fast.
Wait, did Teixeira get a knockdown in that fight? I thought it was
It wasn't.
He got a knockdown.
Oh, he did. I thought he just beat his ass. I think he might. I think he might.
No, he didn't knock him out. It went to a decision, but he did knock him down. He did. I remember.
I gotta watch that fight over again because I don't really remember that one like that.
You know
I know
what
he
it
lost
is?
and he got dropped. I remember Top Rank dropped him after that.
Yeah, they cut him.
He might have not even got knocked down. I think the beating he just took was like that bad at certain points of the fight, bro. Like I was watching and I was like, damn, like this was not a close fight at all, bro. He was really just putting it on.
Remember, there was a buzz around him at that time too. They was trying to build him up. They had him. I think they had Elvis Rodriguez. They had like a crop of Dominicans they was trying to like build up, and they cut. Well, Elvis went back, so there's that. Elvis did go back Top Rank.
I'm surprised he actually took him back, to be honest. I don't think he got any more impressive.
He didn't do shit in the time he was away, to be real with you. Like, fuck y'all took him back. He didn't. Ain't like he went and won a belt and no shit, you know, but, you know, got a motherfucker.
Yo, there's a part of me where, like, with Edwin De Los Santos and Carlos Adames, like, I kind of give them a little bit of kudos because whenever let's say they fight outside of PBC and they lose, they don't know when they're going to get back out again. So that I think that's what they're told. Like, yeah, you could take this fight, but if you lose, I don't know when I could put you back out again. So I think that's
but the real shit is too that the PBC, this is the real shit. If you stay at the PBC, like let's say you would have not fought Shiraz, because remember, he don't actually have to fight Shiraz. Well, point being,
he probably does. Yeah,
he probably does. But like, let's say he didn't want to fight Shiraz. Well, you gonna stay at the PBC and fight who, bro? And for what money? Whereas fighting Shiraz, you a champion, so I know you getting M's. I know you got to be getting at least two or three. I know you are. So it's like, yeah, you got to do your thing, B, because in a general sense, you're gonna lose. That is an occupational hazard. You're gonna lose. It's only a matter of time. So you got to get your money. And this philosophy that motherfuckers got, it's like motherfucker think that you gonna leave boxing undefeated. No, you're not. In all likelihood, you're going to lose. So when big money comes around, take it. Because your window is very small to make lots of money. Very small window. You know? Shout out to Bobby Light. Floyd never fought anyone in the top 20. Never fought a contender, but he's ready for Shakur. Kid is a prospect. His skills are still, I agree with all of that, but he the one that talked himself into with him and Mama Skull. I don't know why they did that shit. That's another thing I looked at as like, the fuck is y'all doing?
It's for life-changing money. That's what Michael Benson said, right?
I guess, but Shakur gonna change your record.
Yo, but whenever you lose to a pure boxer,
yeah, you gonna be all right.
Yeah, so it's like it's not the end of the world. And then,
hardly. I said it in the video I did that he could lose that fight. It's okay. He could lose that fight.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna do damage because he is young, but I like what's it called? It could do some damage. Like if something embarrassing happens, bro, like just leave it to a minimum. Like,
I mean, they asked. Right, they asked for it, right? They asked.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
it, so.
he'd be heavily favored to lose, man. So he
yeah,
really has
no. When I mean
nothing to lose
embarrassing,
in
it's
that fight,
like if you lose a decision, that's cool, right?
yeah.
If Shakur drops him twice, what we saying?
Nobody's gonna. Everybody's gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna say the same thing.
No,
Like, oh, he
Bro,
wasn't ready.
he should go fight Lucas Badi, bro. Like, go fight Bati.
I said that was cool, but it's like you talked, so it's already too late. Like you kind of have to do it now. Had you said nothing, that Lucas Badi fight's amazing.
Yeah, but check
Bro,
this out.
This
though,
might look like Porter versus Alexander, but not exactly that way.
Nah, more like if I look at the aesthetic of that fight, because I was looking at I was just watching a lot of the highlights I have, because I have a highlight reel of Floyd Schofield, and he's a boxer puncher, right? But he's kind of bordering on a pressure guy. He's really aggressive. He's more comfortable coming forward than Teofimo. He's way more comfortable doing that. He's more comfortable throwing 3-4 punches. So it's like, you actually have some of the right shit. It's just it's too soon, bro. You do not win this fight, bro. You don't. Shakur gonna Shakur you, bro. Gonna Shakur you.
But the sad part is Shakur will probably stop him, and it's fucked up because it'll make Shakur look better than he actually is when it comes to stopping.
I don't see that, bro.
I do. Listen. I'll tell you like this. That young kid, man, he can go up against Shakur, bro, and if he gets his ass beat, let's say he gets knocked out, or like you said, gets dropped a few times, and it's a fucking master class, right? They'll say the same thing. No matter which one it is, categorically, they'll say the same thing. Oh, he just wasn't ready. He's young, but he's still talented. He's still good. He's good, right?
Or
if he has a close fight, all they're gonna say is, "Oh, he's really that good." They won't knock Shakur. I'm telling you right now, they'll find a way not to knock Shakur in any way.
If Shakur hits him too hard, right? A fart gonna come out Shakur ass, bro. Just don't have to.
I've never done this before. This is new.
Yo, if you look at Oscar's lineup, like right now, at least 4 of his fighters, like they're starting to get to that point where they're between a rock and a hard place.
Yep.
With Virgil, with Scofield, with Ramirez, and the guy that got mentioned, the guy that recently fought that left Top Rank, he left Rick Merrigan in Top Rank, and
Barboza.
Yeah, it's all tough fights from here onward. So now, like, Oscar put himself in a difficult position with all those clapback Thursdays and saying that, Matchroom was on a losing streak, but now it's like, yo.
The thing is that they made a lot of mistakes early on that people were not aware of. For example, when I heard that Virgil Ortiz was coming back, some of you will remember that I said this. Stay away from 154. You should just go to 160.
That's harder, though.
No, it's not. Fucking WBA champion is a 42-year-old. No, it's not. If you would have launched, see, the way what I had in mind, go to 160. Fight a Zarafa. He can beat Zarafa, all right? There's guys there that he could beat. Go up the WBA route and go after Lara because you already have the style to beat Lara. You just need to get acclimated to that weight so that if you would have did that by now, you would have been in line to fight him.
Well, hold
42.
Like, Lara's old. I get that. But
my dude, don't catch it. He ain't been fighting nobody, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't been fighting he ain't been. Yo, you understand that the last time he fought somebody real was Brian Castano 4 years ago.
That was a draw, right? Yeah, I remember, but I felt like Castano won that fight in my eyes, but yeah, it was a draw.
But put it this, like, to me, he should have won. The thing is that ever since then, Greg Vendetti, Cornflake LaManna, Michael Zarafa, Danny Garcia. That dude ain't been fighting nobody for like 3-4 years, bro.
Yo, hold up. Did Castano come back after?
No, he never
came. Title. That's honestly the best way you could. What's it called? Lara's really just Barboza with the title, if we were being honest. Well,
yeah,
and not looking at building.
And a good jab, though, and a good jab. He still got a good jab. He still hit hard. But the reason the rhabdomyolysis, all the bullshit that Virgil was going through, I felt he should just go to middleweight. 154 it might be difficult to make. It's a deeper division. You're going to be under pressure at that weight to have certain fights. Go to 160. Make your bones up there. Acclimate up there. You can win a title up there, you know? Now you're stuck between a rock and a hard place because I don't give a shit what a motherfucker say. Sergey beat him. Oh, yes. Sergey beat him. I don't think he beats Madrimov personally. Nope. That pendulum step, that's all wrong for you. That in and out, that is all wrong for you, bro. And there's other shit going on in that division. But you under pressure because you're there. You're there. Fuck you gonna do? The smartest thing he can do now, honestly, go after Sebastian. You can beat him. Go after Sebastian. You can win that one.
Yeah, but they're prepping Sebastian for the Errol fight.
No, they're not. Errol said it the other day. I can't. He literally said it yesterday.
Boy, I haven't heard something today.
Bro, Errol said, I have not. He was talking about the Fundora fight. He was responding to a dude about the Fundora fight. Errol said, I have not heard anything from anyone in months. You're dreaming. That fight is. That's from Errol.
I mean, I never wanted to see the fight, but like all this holdup was for like actually all the maneuvering. Like Tim Tszyu got affected by that Errol talk because I remember Samson almost reneged on a verbal agreement because
but that's just talk. You gotta understand that Samson is one thing, Errol is another. Does Samson want to get Errol in the ring? Yeah. If he would have had it his way, he would have. But it was never the right time for Errol. And the main thing I think is keeping Errol out the ring, honestly, is the money. You ain't got no incentive to come back if it ain't no money. And Fundora is not a money fight. Bro, what's that going to sell? 150? If that? What's that going to sell? Motherfuckers is not out here spending $80 on pay-per-views, yo. Like, they are not. My dumb ass is. But these online motherfuckers, yeah, they not buying that shit. They could they could say whatever the fuck they want to say. They are not going to buy that fight. It's been over a year for you to find a new trainer because the falling out you had with Derek, that started last year. You've had months to hire somebody else and you still haven't. So, nah. I don't even know if that shit is ever going to happen because Errol is now closer to a 2-year hiatus than a year hiatus. It was a year in July. That's a year. Now, we in December. We know he's not coming back in February. We know because they're doing a pay-per-view in February. We know he's not coming back in March because that's when Gervonta fights. If he's going to come back, it would have to be after that. So we're looking at April and May. That's closer to 2 years than 1 that you've been out. And you going to come back and fight this lanky motherfucker? All right. I gotta see it to believe it.
And he doesn't do tune-up.
And he don't do tune-ups. Free said, yo, Jules, any word on Crawford fighting next? The last thing I seen, Bomac said they got some big news coming. Bomac said that last week. I don't know what it is, but that's what he said. Liam said, can you see PBC doing more than 6 cards? Bro, I'll be surprised if they do the ones they planning on doing.
Did they even do 5 this year?
They did 5. But really, they did 4 because No Limit paid for the Zoo fight. Didn't you see it wasn't no PBC fighters on that show?
Yeah, man. That was a depressing ass show.
Yeah, shit. I was sad, man.
Oh, not because Zoo got knocked out. I meant the actual venue.
No, the whole thing was depressing. It was a shoebox, bro.
Yeah, that's But
it wasn't.
But if PBC has a solid schedule next year, they'll do better than Turkey Al Sheikh, bro. Just know that.
Bro, look at the shit they got. They trying to tell you that repackaging Brandon Figueroa and Stephen Fulton, a fight that you saw on Showtime, regular Showtime. Now, you got to pay $80 to see that, homeboy. Like, this is crazy. I seen what that Easy Raw dude said. I'm like, yo, this shit is pure comedy, dog. Pure comedy. But fuck it, if that make you feel better, you know, like I said, that shit is wild to me.
Like real talk though, like if let's say they were able to put out like 14, whatever shows they used to, however like many they used to put out, what the fuck would the cars look like? I can't even really think about the fighters that they have right now.
That's how you know that they can't. They don't have enough bodies anymore. Too many fighters left. Other fighters retired. Look at Carlos. Carlos is one of their premier boxing champions, except he's boxing on Turkey show. All right. So that gives you a 40-something-year-old Lara to work with. What you gonna do? You gonna put Lara in the main event? That dude ain't fought in the main event in a long time, bro. And y'all just doing pay-per-views now, which is worse, because then you really can't put him in the main event. You can't. Lara? Come on, bro. What you gonna do? You gonna dust off Keith Thurman?
I thought he retired.
Yeah, I don't know. He never. If he did, he didn't say it.
Yo, it's crazy that Tim Tszyu signed to PBC for Keith Thurman fight in Vegas, and then he ended up fighting Fundora in Florida after a hurricane. That's crazy, man.
Bro, that dude fucked. But that's why you can't be like, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like somebody let him down because an older person, I don't care where you from, whether you a Brit, a Scotsman, a Chinese, or a Japanese, anybody could have seen that. They're like, yo, them cats trying to get you, Tim. They trying to knock you off your post. They don't want you to have that Charlo fight. They sent you to Minneapolis to lose, and when you didn't, that fucked up their plans. Charlo's not injured. They wasting your time. Anybody,
it's the way that he lost, yo. Like I had some people over watching the fight, and the whole room was like, oh. And I was looking at the TV like, yo, what the hell's going on?
It was kismet, bro. Because peep it, the dude trainer said he busted his right hand the week before the fight, which is why he was so left hook happy. Who, like, if his right hand would have been working, who knows what would have happened? Maybe Tim would have did all right, but he could just not avoid that left hook. And Bakram was left hook happy because he couldn't use his right. Shit is crazy, bro. That shit was kismet.
Dude, can it be that probably someone did tell him stuff, but since Tim Tszyu was in this America tour that I want to be like my pops and all that, he wouldn't hear no one else?
I mean, if he's just being a knucklehead, I guess, but manager got a managing job for a reason. And if that's what happens to the fighter, you got to understand that for them to tell you going to fight Keith, let me go back even further. They fucked up your big plans. Most people don't realize they had big plans to pair his fight with a big rugby league event that happened in Vegas. They were planning that for months. Because the PBC could not finalize the Lubin fight, you had to move off of your day. You had to move off of your day that you had set aside. That you didn't need them for shit. They're like, bro, you don't need. Why is we acting like fighting Erickson Lubin is important?
Yo, you got into a beef. You got into a beef with Lubin over that.
Yeah.
Well, you got into a second Lubin beef?
Nah, he talking about the first one. But it's like you really holding up, like, and he doesn't see it. They're like, you don't see, they're playing you. They're doing the Johnny Foreigner thing to y'all. They taking y'all for a bunch of rubes that you don't even get it. That making a fight with Lubin is not an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity for him. Nobody give a fuck about that dude. That's an opportunity for him, not you. That you gonna hold up your whole shit over Erickson Lubin, and then you don't even fucking get Lubin, right? You don't even get him. Now we gonna get you Keith. Oh, okay, I'll fight Keith. All right. You flew to America for Keith Thurman?
Yo, wow. There's a market for Australian fighters in the UK because Sky Nicholson's doing it. Tszyu went there a long time. I think that's where he lost the hat in the UK. There's a market for Australian fighters in the UK.
But he's like them white girls in Florida that they want to be black and shit, so they start like he's like that. Like you trying to like adopt a new culture, I guess, and you don't see what's happening to you. That you're being taken advantage of. The only reason you signed to them was because they were supposed to deliver you a Charlo fight. Did they deliver it? Did they get you the Erickson Lubin fight? Did they get you the Keith Thurman fight? And
speaking of Thurman and the Charlo brothers, are they coming back?
Who cares?
Probably not.
Jules, can it be that Al Heyman is a great salesman? I mean, look at all the guys he's fucked over. Luis Ortiz. With all those
but it's like I don't know, like a lot of things is common sense skills. Like I don't know, like I just don't see how could you have fallen for this, bro?
It's like I keep going back to the Luis Ortiz scenario when they offered him $10 million for the AJ fight, and he said later on that he did not know nothing about that offer. I keep thinking, I'm like, would you have still taken it though? I'm like, or would you have gone the cheaper route?
Well, I know him and his trainer. They said they would have took the dough if they would have known the dollar amount because it was withheld from them. The dollar amount that was on the table.
Yeah. Okay.
So that kind of explains that, like, yo, not for nothing. That's why certain shit don't happen because they don't tell you the whole story. With Tim, it's a little different. That you got to figure the Americans are arrogant. They're arrogant. They didn't want you to fight Charlo. Charlo didn't want to fight you. You're not a priority to them. What does Al Heyman need with an Australian? He don't need nothing with him. So you got to have some common sense that when they send me to Minneapolis to fight a former Olympian, it can't be because they want me to win. They want him to beat me so that they don't have to deal with me. That's why they made that fight. I mean, and you can't see that?
Hold on, but when you think about it, this is probably a dude, let's be real. One, he is a boxer, so he's probably not the most intelligent man in the world. And two, he's he's probably been sheltered for most of his life in Australia. So he probably doesn't even understand why somebody would just do that shit to him.
But
to him, it's probably just
I don't disagree with you, Ray, but that's what your manager is for. The idyllic dichotomy of the fighter is the fighter not supposed to think. You pay the manager to think for you that I'm going to read the contract. I'm going to read the fine print. I'm going to negotiate the deal. You pay a manager a percentage of your purse to look out for you. That's your job. You supposed to manage so that if you end up fighting a 6'5" southpaw on 2 weeks' notice, you should. Tim, we're not doing this. No, we're not doing this. We're not.
Do you think maybe he pushed past his management or something?
Maybe.
It's too late now.
Yeah, no, the damage is done, bro. Bobby Light said Prime Tyson versus Usyk. I don't know. Super Mario wins, bro.
Yo, that Ajagba Bakoli fight. That's very I like that fight.
Man, yo, you know it'd be the worst shit if Ajagba knock him out. Then we're all fucked. So you finally want to fight good now?
Finally? For getting that fight?
I don't know if we're gonna get it, but I know they ordered it. I don't know if we're gonna get it, but I know they ordered it.
It's really stupid funny if it happens.
Bro, that'd be the wildest shit in the world if Ajagba is the one that stops fucking Martin. I ain't even gonna lie. I would be tight mad, fuck, more Ajagba fights, I guess. Because I like Martin.
Yo, why did the Bakoli Zile Zang fight fall apart?
According to Martin, Zang ducked. That's according to Martin. He says Zang ducked.
That was an even better matchup.
Yeah, but look, peep game that Zang is supposed to be fighting in February against Agit Cabel. It looked that way, right? Because, after the Zang, it was supposed to be Agit. And then Agit pulled out of the Bakoli fight. I ain't mad, though. I like Zang. I do like Zang versus Cabello. I'll take it. but it do look like y'all. You know.
I was actually mad at Caballero when he didn't take that Bacoli fight, but when I heard that he was fighting Zang, I was like, okay, I'll take that. I'm like, it's fine.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Shout out to Domo. PBC, where fighters get stole and careers die. Yeah, I mean, like,
yep.
You know, they're going to dust off Charlo, right? Jamal. They're going to dust him off and have him do some fucking shit. Probably a Caleb Plant fight now that I think about it, because I'm like, Caleb, why are you still over there, bro? There is nothing for you to do over there. And I keep forgetting Charlo is over there. You want to fight Charlo.
Does he really want to beat his ass that bad?
Bro, at this point, it looked like bullying to me. Like, you smacked the shit out of him already. Like, fuck else is there to do, bro?
Yo, you saw Charles like, yeah, yo, Plant, I'm not interested in fighting you no more, bro. Like, I really don't want to fight.
Apologize. Like, I'm like, that's why I said it's bullying there. Like, bro, at this point, this is just abuse, bro. That's the other thing, Caleb. Don't go in there and fucking lose then. Cause then you a fucking idiot. Don't lose to this dude, bro. Cause then you got potential Berlanga, potential Munguia. All of that pay better than fucking Charlo, bro. So
nah, I don't know. He's going against a guy that has like 1 foot out the door, and every time Caleb walks into the ring, I feel like he's just on something. Like he's not doing great, but he's just ready for it. Every single time. He's just ready to do something every single time he gets into the ring. I don't think Charlo's going to be ready for that type of.
I mean, I feel you. I'm just saying that stupid shit has a habit of happening, and you never know when stupid shit is going to happen. That you insist on fighting this recovering alcoholic or whatever Charlo got going on. You insisting on this unimportant ass fight that at the very most is an undercard fight. Cause that shit ain't no come on, be Plant.
Yo, but the thing is, Munguia and Berlanga are not in-house fights. So,
what you think, bro? What do you think I'm saying? It's time to go. That's what I'm saying. If I'm Caleb, me and Jordan, yo, Eddie, check it out. I want a 3-fight deal. Give me 2 tune-ups, and I'll fight Edgar, or I'll fight Diego. Cause you need me, bro. I've been in there with Benavidez. I've been in there with Canelo. I'm a name. I'm a former champion. You give me 3 fights, 2 tune-ups, and I'll fight your boy. Get money. Now, you rather just sit around waiting for Al. Think about how long it took them to get him that Trevor McCumbee fight. That shit should not have taken that long, bro. Like, damn, dog. Like, can't get this dude a fight?
Bro, I know he won that fight, but McCumbee showed that, Plant, when you hit him with accurate shots with power, like he's in trouble.
The shit is Abercrombie and Finch is really a light heavyweight. That dude is a light heavyweight. He moved down. That dude is strong. I would like to see him and Munguia at a border fight. You could sell that shit, bro.
All right.
I ain't even playing. Have him wear that same red hat. Yo, dog, that shit will do numbers, bro.
What city, though?
Oh, you're saying it's going to be his Dennis Haugen?
Yeah, like Chavez and Haugen, bro. Like, yeah, do that shit. Do that shit in fucking... Yo, not for nothing. Munguia sells well in Arizona, so you could do it there.
Yo, is he staying with Top Rank or is he going back to Golden Boy after that one fight?
Bro, the shit is that he got his second fight with Top Rank coming up. He got another one coming up. The first one was Eric Bazinian.
Bazinian, yeah.
Now he fighting some French dude, I think it is, but it's clear because Fernando caused the shots. That was always the situation.
Bro, I'm gonna stop reading into Oscar's tweets now.
Yeah. Oscar was never the lead promoter for Jaime Munguia. The lead promoter was always Fernando Beltran and Zanfa Promotions. That's the lead promoter. And the other thing is, it's not like he just now started working with fucking Bob. He been working with Bob, bro. He stays sending fighters over there, so that's where he wants his fighter to be.
The one reason why I want him to stay with Top Rank, I want to see that Mbelly fight.
Bro, I love that fucking fight.
That would be a fucking banger fight of the year contender.
Y también, lo que me gusta también is I feel that Top Rank can get him Oh, you know they reordered. Y'all know they ordered Shishkin versus Skull too, right?
What the fuck? Why?
Yes.
Who the fuck asked for that again?
Don't know, bro.
Yo. Someone at the IBF needs to be shot for that one. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
yo, but look, check it out. But what I'm gonna say is, if Skull keeps his belt, and in all likelihood he will, I could see Munguia beating him. Like, yeah, Munguia can beat him. He can take that belt from him. I could totally see that shit. Mobili can too, though. Mobili put the pressure on him. Like, yeah, you ain't gonna sugarfoot your way out of this shit. Mobili and Munguia beat that kid. So where they are on that top rank side of things is good. That could happen. Meanwhile, Diego's doing his thing, right? Edgar could fight Trevor McCumbee or Gabriel Rosado in Puerto Rico. Either fight works and either fight is all right. So it's a lot of good things going on at 168. They're like, yo, you really gonna stay there for Charlo, bro? The fuck you think gonna happen if you beat Charlo? Like, what do you think is gonna happen, bro? It don't make sense.
Honestly, I'm thinking about it. If I was gonna say if Top Rank could get that belt on their side, which I think they can, and then they could sign just one more guy. I just want them to sign Lester Martinez. Those could be the most fun fights you see for an entire couple of years, man.
What about that Iglesias kid I keep hearing about? Who's he with?
He basically is with Top Rank because he's with Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah. So he's That's a good look over there. Like I said it the other day in a video that not quiet as kept. 168 is actually very deep. It's political, but there's a lot there, man. There's a lot of good fighters there. And Caleb is like, yo, dog, like, I don't know what you think gonna happen waiting for this Charlo fight. Like, that's not even a main event, bro. That's not main event worthy.
The thing is, if you ask Charlie, he still thinks like he's in contention for a Canelo pay-per-view fight.
Charlo knows he ain't shit. Why you think he apologized to Caleb, bro? He said, yo, I seen the video, bro, the Instagram story. I'm sorry, Caleb. It's like, yo, you really said you sorry? Wow, bro. Why you even fighting?
That motherfucker slapped you and you're apologizing?
For real, like that shit crazy. Like, shout out to Oscar. Imagine if Trevor KOs. Yo, that would be bananas, bro. They won't let him leave the island, bro. They will kill that motherfucker right there, bro. But yeah, I could go for McCumbee versus Berlanga or Rosado versus Berlanga. Either one of those fights work for me. And then feed his ass to Jaime, because Jaime will knock his ass out. I'd go for that. We also got, what y'all think about this Parker and Dubois? Do y'all like that?
Yeah, it's a good fight. That's a good fight.
I will be taking Parker. There we go.
You bugging. Stop playing.
Hey, man, what? Parker a little old, man. Parker's a little old, man.
No, he's not.
Man.
He's younger
old? No, he's not. He's
Parker's younger than everybody.
No, in mileage.
Probably not even there, too. I'm not going to lie.
Nah, he's Maori, bro. That dude is tough as a. I seen that motherfucker bite into a raw fish, bro.
Wait,
he really bit into a raw fish with his teeth. Like, yo, this dude is on some other kind of time.
Yeah. But
it's
I mean,
official?
I like his experience and styles make fights. I got Parker by decision, man.
You got Parker. You got Parker, Ray. You got Parker for real.
Yeah, bro. I got Parker by a nice safe decision.
Yo, Parker.
Hold on, hey, and I think it's convincing. Cause listen, Dubois, man, like, hey, he got a little power. He got his little power going and shit. But like, he ain't all there collectively, man. Like, and I think Parker brings more collectively and all around. I got to give.
It's not that I think Daniel. It's not because I agree with all of that. They're like, yeah, I'm not convinced that Daniel's gonna have a long reign, right? I'm not convinced. But I don't really feel like Parker is the guy to exploit that.
It's because he's bland, but he will exploit that, bro.
That's really maybe that's why he is, though, Jules. Maybe that's why he is. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, that'll be fucked up,
I understand this Parker win comes out of nowhere, and it's not the fan favorite or the popular vote. But yeah, I got Parker.
Damn.
I got the ball by
chin too. Like, what's Daniel Dubois gonna do?
He's
not gonna knock him out.
I actually have the bomb. I have the bomb on KO.
Bro, you don't think Daniel can knock out Joe?
I don't think he's gonna be able to like keep as much like I don't know. People are reading a bit too much into the AJ shit. Like I feel like AJ almost like let himself get hit by this.
It's the Hrgovic fight.
But wait, it's not. That's what I was gonna say. It's not just the AJ shit. It's the Miller shit. It's the Hrgovic shit on top of the AJ shit.
Yep.
But Parker's a better fighter than Miller by far, and definitely and a better fighter than Hrgovic.
And he's got a better gas tank than Dubois too.
Yes, is he a better boxer
gas
in terms
tank,
of his
chin.
weight? In terms of his fundamentals, yes. But do he got dog like Miller got dog? Miller was scrapping, bro. Fucking Hrgovic, Hrgovic landed a whole bunch of right hands, bro. It's not like he wasn't landing. I don't think Joe gonna throw that many right hands, bro.
Wait, hold on. But okay, the thing with Hrgovic was, I'm not gonna critique heavyweight power like that, but like his punches are kind of like, he's got power, but he kind of slaps them sometimes.
Just saying that I don't think that Joe is gonna be as quick to get off big punches and get into exchanges. That if Daniel was able to handle Hrgovic and Miller and Joshua. Yeah, Joseph, I'm not worried about Joseph, bro. Now, if it were Martin Bacoli, all right, I might have to think about that shit. Or if it was Chang, yeah, I might have to think about that shit. But Joe, that's a safer choice.
Do you see any marquee heavyweight taking a Bacoli fight?
Nah, there's no reason to. You don't get nothing out of fighting Martin except a concussion.
I keep thinking of the Joe Joyce fight against Parker, how that slow motherfucker kept landing. And the boss fat. And he's a high constant pressure fighter that's gonna be on your face the whole time.
And he got a Brazilian bitch now. Y'all don't see that because he fucking that Brazilian joint. He's a different guy, bro. Like that pussy changed him, bro. Like Super Saiyan level 2, bro. He's on some different kind of like I don't know that I like that y'all have that hot take because now I'm really interested. Like, damn, could Joseph fuck it all up? Can he really?
Yo, in the grand scheme of things, after like the division that Turki Al-Sheikh is invested in the most to me is the heavyweight division, and ever since he started pumping money into the division, like a lot of the fights, like you're gonna see, what do you call it? Like that, like triangle theories don't exist. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing is like anybody could lose at any given time in this division as long as the money's there.
That's true because fucking Joseph Parker lost to Joe Joyce, who lost to Zile Zhang, who lost to Joseph Parker. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Granted that Parker only won that fight by the skin of his teeth, but he still won.
And he won by movement because Zhang was too slow. He couldn't keep up. And
Zhang is a 4-round fighter, bro. He's a 4-round fighter.
Yeah, and the boss showed us with the Jarrell Miller fight that he's what was it, 10 rounds, 12 rounds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a 10. That was a 10.
But he stopped him in the 10th, right?
Yes, he stopped him in the last round. I just didn't remember which round. I mean, how many rounds was the fight? That's the only thing I remember.
Bro, but that Miller's a different Miller from the Energizer Bunny Miller, man. So like, yeah, it was
bro, for obvious fucking reasons. Yeah, he's a different fucking Miller, bro. But not just that, he is older too. He is older and fatter.
Yeah, he was at 300 pounds.
Bro, I don't understand. Like, I don't get that. Like, bro, like, get on some Ozempic, bro. Like, the fuck going on? That shit is not healthy, bro.
I mean, he lost weight for the Ruiz fight. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Not a lot.
Like 270.
Probably gained weight during the fight, bro. He probably gained weight during the fight.
The thing with heavyweights is, like, once they fought a majority of their career at a certain weight, if they lose it, I think their punch resistance also goes with it. Like, if you carry that weight for a long time, and then like you could look the part, you could look like you know, like the guy in Rocky 4, but like you might lose a piece of your chin with that weight loss.
Mm-hmm. I do agree with that. Because that's what happened to Ruiz. So shout out to Drew. Cute how Memo tweets Morrell right. That shit is nuts. Like, I seen that shit. I'm like, bro, fuck you look like trying to lecture them about that shit, bro. And the worst shit is I know for a fact what he doing. I just won't say it. But I know, like, bro, I'm hip. I already thought that anyway, you know? I'll be right back. I gotta take a shit. Y'all sing songs of glory.
Shout out to Memo, bro. Giving good steroids to good people in boxing, bro.
What do you guys have on the Navarrete versus Valdez?
I got Navarrete second
yeah,
time. Oh, wait, my bad. Wait, let me retry that one. I have him. Granted that he's not fat. There we go.
I got Navarrete by stoppage.
I don't have that though. But yeah, I'll take if he's in shape, I'll take another decision beating. But I don't know. I feel it's hard as fuck to stop Valdez. Like, he punched him so much in the last fight.
It might be waved off, is what I'm saying. Like, he may not knock him
out. Got you.
Because Valdez takes a lot of punishment, man. Like, his mouth.
But who's gonna? I don't think so. If it's like in Arizona or whatever, there's no fucking way they're gonna wave that shit off in Valdez's home.
I was wondering, do you think Jules will put Valdez on the pound for pound list if he were to win? Because he's been a champion at 3 weights and at he's beaten 2 champions.
Wait, this is for a title?
Yeah, I think this is for Navarrete's title. Yeah. He's still a champion.
Oh yeah, because when he lost, he jumped up. I forgot.
Yes, he jumped up for another belt, and that's when he came in fat and flabby. And for this one, we don't know how he's gonna look. That's why Ring IQ has been saying that he wants to go the Valdez route because of that reason alone. He looked in his last fight, Navarrete.
I don't know if that puts him in the pound for pound, especially since it's like a guy still coming off of a loss technically, not at 30, but he's still coming off a loss in general. He didn't look that good. Nah, I don't think so. And it's just all the way your achievements would be 2-weight divisional champion and 2-time champion at 130. That's not a pound for pound exploit.
When was Valdez's last fight?
It wasn't that long ago, was it? It was this year.
Yeah, it was this year, but I forgot, like, during the summer for sure. Against the guys who dropped Navarrete.
Liam Wilson. Liam Wilson. That's the Australian.
Oh yeah, I remember that fight. No, was Liam Wilson the favorite in that fight?
I think so. Yeah.
That was a good fight. I think. Oh yeah, that's why. Did he cry at the end, saying like he wanted to thank the fans for staying with him through thick and thin? Was that the fight?
Well, Valdez or Liam Wilson? It might have. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. Only thing I remember from the post fight, I remember what's it called? Joe Tessitore, I think. He went up to like Liam Wilson. He was like, "So you fought a pretty dumb fight." I was like, "Damn, like really? Like he did, but why are you telling him this now? Like, let this man go home and cry."
What you think about Ray? What you think about that Barboza and Cataract fight, man?
I think I'll catch some good sleep before. I'm not watching that shit, bro. I'm not watching that shit, bro.
Bro, if that fight goes to England, I got Catero winning.
Like, of course.
Yeah, I'll say that.
But do you think it's going to happen, or you think Oscar going to let it happen?
Probably not to be. Actually, yeah, he would. Why not? Barboza's in anything.
For the money, yeah.
I'm saying
that dude is the most useless undefeated fighter I've ever seen in my life.
For real, he's like the Sven Otke of.
We're not gonna disrespect Sven Otke.
No, you're right. There, I'm out of line.
But if you're Barboza, what do you do? Because he looks like he's tight at the weight, like at 140.
Him and Jose was big as fuck for that weight, bro. It's like, what is y'all doing there? Go to welterweight. Fuck is y'all doing?
So like, you either get a quick title shot at 140, or if you go up to 147, it gets crazy up at 147 right now.
What do you think Barbosa's about to do at 47, bro? He goes against fucking what's his name, Brian. I think he gets stopped. If he goes against Booth, I think he gets stopped. Yeah. If he goes against Mario,
this is my thing. Jose is worth a little bit of bread. and a lot of people know Mario, or they're starting to know Mario more, right? So if I'm Jose Ramirez, bro, my whole focus would have been going to 47 for Mario.
I thought you were talking about Barboza. Yeah, no. Jose gets stopped by Barboza. By Mario. Not even close. I don't think that's a competitive.
Bro, how long is Mario going to take to recover from his last fight?
No one has stopped Ramirez.
I don't know about that shit.
He stopped him, bro. Yeah, easy.
No, not easy.
Bro,
he wasn't his prime.
My dude, bro. No, wait a minute. What you bug, Ray? You trolling because
I'm not bugging. I'm dead ass.
This dude went life or death with Abel Ramos. What are you talking about?
So has many other people.
Not. Come on, B. Like,
wait. Barrios beat Ugas for the title, right?
Yeah.
Don't bring up Ugas.
Bro, that was such a long time.
Bro, Ugas. The shit is that Ugas was never it. Like, bro, that dude is not it, and he was not it. He just nah. And not for nothing, he was coming off an L to Spence right before he fought Ugas, right before he fought Barrios, and he hadn't fought in a year. So it's like,
well, how was that for a title then?
That wasn't for the title. That was for the interim. He got elevated. Yeah, he got elevated.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that maneuvering is crazy with the
Ray,
sanctioning body.
You full of shit. You full of shit. Listen, Jose is a former Olympian, and you're not gonna tell me with a straight face that Barrios is better on the inside than Jose Ramirez. Jose's issue is getting there, but when he can get there, he can fuck you up. Yes.
I don't think he will. And by the time he gets up to welterweight, bro, how many more times are you gonna get punched in the head? No, that dude is out of it.
You're not hearing me. That he shouldn't have stayed at 47, at 40.
Yeah, he's never gonna be the same once he moves up now.
That's what I'm saying. That you shouldn't have stayed. Like, what the fuck was you staying?
Wait, you're saying from before?
Yeah, that after the Taylor fight, why are you still at 140, bro?
And he was vocally complaining about it too, like, yo, I'm gonna move up. Actually, all of them, Taylor and all of them should have moved up.
Y'all gotta get this Maltagoya popping. I forgot how good them shits is.
I've been drinking that since I was a kid.
Bro, I seen that shit I went to get all my Thanksgiving shit for the fam, and I seen that shit because I don't know why. Listen, it's the weirdest thing, bro. The whole year, I forget this shit exists. Literally, the whole year, except for Thanksgiving. For some fucking reason, I don't remember. Yo, I love Malta. Why not? I grab a big old pack. I've been down in them shits. But then I forget. Like on some, here comes minute. Like, I literally forget about Malta. I don't understand that shit. Shout out to Will. It's ironic that the magician made one career disappear for less money. Jose should have fought Regis. He might have more to show. I agree, but I think if he would have fought Regis would have beat him. Regis struggles to get close to you. He wouldn't have to find Jose. Jose will find him.
That potential Ramirez versus Barrios in LA would fucking sell out.
Te lo estoy diciendo. That's what I'm saying. That if Jose would have made a decision a year ago, like, all right, well, I don't really got no reason to stay at 40 already. I was unified. Let me go to welterweight. And you ain't got to fight killers and gorillas the whole time you there because you just getting your feet wet. If you would have built yourself up, by now, you might have been in line for the BC. And you could have fought Mario for it. And even though we all know they both a little bit limited, right? But I would pick Jose to win that fight. I don't know what the fuck Ray talking about. Like, Mario
I thought you were saying like right now.
I mean, like, even right now, like, I don't know. What was it that Jose was struggling with in the Barboza fight? The movement. That's what he was struggling with, the movement. Fucking Barrios don't move like that.
Yo, is Barrios the most beatable champ at 147?
Yes.
Yes. But he punches way harder. And I think he maintained like
what?
Then what's it called? Then Barboza? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you're right. I agree with that.
And Jose, I don't think he ever had like what's it called? A single shot, power shot that he could land that would really put someone out. He would do it through accumulation. You'd be fighting a boxer puncher if he's fighting Barrios.
I don't know. I don't classify Barrios as that. I don't.
Yo, the way that it played out was weird. So Barboza left Rick Merrigan to go to Golden Boy, and then
Jose followed him.
Yeah, I didn't like that. The whole sequence of events was kind of weird because I thought it was weird, man. It was weird.
Yeah, but Barboza had a good reason that if I'm at 140 and y'all not gonna give me Teofimo, right? And then this is the shit that made him break away from Rick. The fight between him and Jose got ordered 2 times. And Rick, Rick didn't want to make it. Like, nah, these is both my fighters. I don't want to do that.
Top Rank wanted to make, I think Top Rank wanted to make Barboza Teofimo, but Teofimo kept saying like, I'm never gonna give him a shot. I'm never gonna give him a shot.
What if I told you that Barboza would make him look real bad?
Stylistically, yes.
I think Barboza would have won.
You make him look real bad. What y'all think about T.O. hiring Eddie? Is we gonna see an improved Teofimo?
Not as long as he's that in the corner.
Teo with a high guard sounds like a good idea, but I think it's a bit overestimating how good Eddie is. Like I heard some people saying like, yeah, like Canelo's been able to like really track down fighters, and that's what Teo's gonna be able to do. And I was like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Eddie has only done that with Canelo. I think that might be more of a talent thing than anything else. You probably didn't see the comment. I know some people gonna say it's fucked up, but I feel like
Joey Gamache was probably cheaper.
I'm feeling some Virgil Hunter vibes. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
There you go. I was gonna say
No. Listen, fair is fair. He had Oscar Valdez. He had Andy Ruiz. He had Frankie Sanchez. But wait, in fairness, I'll say
Julio Martinez. Was it
right? Right. Yeah, he had Ray Martinez. But in fairness, can we all agree that the best version of Ryan we've ever seen was the Eddie Reynoso version?
Yeah, but the best version of Teofimo we've seen was with Senior.
I can't say that actually.
Luke Campbell, bro, what is you talking about?
I saw that fight. That dude was not that good in that fight. Like, he got hit a lot. He lost a lot of rounds. It was really just the fucking power that got him through that shit.
And remove Andy Ruiz's last fight with Reynoso. That's the worst he's ever looked.
Man, I mean, like, I don't blame you, Ray. I don't blame you. But is he the kind of trainer that Teofimo needs? Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta stop trying to fight like you slick. You not slick, bro. You not slick. You little, and you need to learn to close the distance. You need to learn how to pressure fight because you don't know how. You don't.
Yo, the thing is with father son, that training dynamic is look at Floyd Schofield's fight, right? I think Ronnie was like Ronnie doesn't have a voice as he normally does. So like in this case, is Eddie gonna have like the input that he needs to have to be effective in the corner?
I mean,
hold on. Schofield's trainer is Ronnie Shields.
Yeah, he's second in command, I think.
Stevens is gonna beat the shit out of that dude. Never mind. I don't even know what I was talking about.
Bro, that's a given. Like, if you see Ronnie in the corner, somebody about to get their ass beat.
Yo, is Ronnie's claim to fame Mike Tyson? Like, what's up with that?
Yo, he trained Mike for like 10 seconds, and this wasn't even a good version of Mike. This is towards the tail end of Mike's career, but that's his claim to fame. It's like, bruh. I never thought Ronnie was a good trainer personally. I never did. I still don't. What else? What other shit I seen that piqued my interest? I know Kakache about to get his ass beat. He is gonna get his ass beat. That's gonna be good. What is Lara gonna do, man? You 42 years old. Still trying to fuck these big butt hoes. Shout out to that. I'm proud of him for that. He always find a joint with a big ass. Maybe that's just living in Florida in general. Every joint got a big ass in Florida.
Honestly, I wouldn't be something. Nah. I actually no. I could see Hamza Shiraz like when he beats Carlos Adames. he just goes and said, "Hey, you know what? Let's just swing back for the other PBC guy. Why not?"
Yeah.
In the meantime, can a Lara Johnny Beck fight get made?
Man, the problem with that shit is the money Lara gonna want. Top Rank is not gonna give you that for no 40-something-year-old Cuban. Like the fuck we look like paying that for this guy? Fuck out of here, B. You don't see what happened? Johnny Beck had to go to fucking Australia because for what was it, $300,000?
Yeah, $300K purse bid win.
Bro, that was like, yeah, they don't give a fuck about you, bro.
Wait, so hold up. All right, so look, the reason why I say that is because there's more money for Lara to fight Johnny Beck than there is for him to fight Bronco Adames. And the thing that I didn't understand about the Johnny Beck situation is I thought him and Top Rank were on the outs because of him rejecting the Shiraz fight, which come to find out later that he didn't reject the Shiraz fight because in his tweets, Johnny Beck was kind of calling Top Rank out.
What I heard is that they were angry that he fainted, which is why they didn't even bother when the fight came back around. They didn't bid nothing. They ain't bid nothing real for that shit. Like they got beat out by $1 or $1,000. It's like,
this Jules,
jokes.
Just saying to read the super chats, bro.
What super chat? I didn't miss no super chat.
I think there's only like one.
Let me see what super chat I missed. Let me see. Hold up. Will Shields start? Will Shields start more drama the week her film drops? Probably. Yo, the shit is. I seen Sydney Sweeney as Christy Martin, and she still look fine as fuck, dog. What is it about that girl? I don't know. She is a fine motherfucker. She got that sexy voice too, that rich voice. Like it's throaty. Who's in the shower? Shout out to Freeze Temp. I think T.O. should improve. He could, man, but the shit is that he is also a crack baby, so that motherfucker probably don't listen. Like, you know what I mean? I seen George talk about a rematch. I could go for that, to be real. I could go for that.
That probably should happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but at what weight? At 140?
Yeah, because
what do you mean?
Bosos is going to 140, bro. That's where he about to go.
That's not a good look for him, man.
I'm saying he can't. There's nothing left but ass whoopings at 135, bro.
But hold on, has Kambosos have like a tune-up? Because yes, you can make this fight, but you can't make that shit for like a title for like.
He about to have a tune-up in February. They said he's gonna have a fight in Australia. He's gonna have a tune-up.
Great.
And Scott Nicholson gonna be on the card. Scott Nicholson. I forgot who else they said gonna be on that card, but he is gonna get a tune-up. And yeah, like that is a sensible way to go. Lopez versus Kambosos too. But you know what they really doing? Matchroom is really trying to set up Kambosos versus Spotto, because in Australia, that's a big motherfucker. That is a big motherfucker. So now we gotta wait to see if Liam does his thing with Hitchinson Richens.
In Puerto Rico.
What's it called?
In Puerto Rico.
If Hitchens wins, I don't think they're gonna make it. They might, be like, you know what, Top Rank? Yeah, I got that one. Or wherever the fuck T.O.'s going, to be honest.
Yeah, but they need to rob Hitchens, bro. Yo, you don't need another. Look, Puelo is boring already. Puelo is boring. Rayo is learning to be boring. We don't need another boring champion at 140, bro. Everybody want to move and punch now. I want a motherfucker foot so flat he can't lift it off the floor.
Yo, but to Rayo's credit, at least he showed you that, like, yo, I could show you something different.
Rayo did his thing, bro. Rayo, he did do his thing because he's not that kind of boxer. Rayo is not a pure boxer, but he fought like one. He absolutely fought like one with Isaac. He did. It worked for him, you know?
Yo, I'm glad that stereotype that's placed on Mexican fighters as being one-dimensional, like, that's over with. Even in the RGBA camp, that's kind of.
Can I say that stereotype did not exist before Floyd said that? Go watch Finito Lopez. Is he a flat foot? No. Nobody said that shit before Floyd's racist ass. Nobody ever looked at it. I know because I was fucking there, bro. Nobody never said no ill fucked up shit about no Mexican fighter, because why would they? Morales, Barrera, Chavez, Finito. Why the fuck would somebody trash Mexican fighters? That shit don't really become a thing till Floyd. Because motherfuckers just repeat shit that he said. They was just running around repeating shit that he say. For starters, being flat-footed, like you shouldn't look at it the way it's described. Everything is a trade-off. If you on the balls of your feet, you'll have mobility, but you won't have power because you're on your toes. You're not sitting on your punches. Now, if you're flat-footed, you will have power because you draw the power from the ground up, but you'll be slower. Everything is a trade-off.
A good common denominator with a lot of movers is they got hand problems.
Yeah. Maybe they move because they have hand problems. I've always wondered, is it the chicken and the egg? Does the pure boxer fight the way that he does because he knows he can't take a punch? Or can he not take a punch because he fights the way that he does?
The optics of the upcoming Paro versus Hitchinson fight's the referee's gonna be a factor. Like, yo, are you gonna allow excessive holding? Like, how are you gonna go about?
Weird shit is they doing that shit in Puerto Rico, like Australian and American dude in Puerto Rico. Alright, bro.
I think they're just waiting for the deal to come through, and maybe that's what it is. Like, they're waiting for that deal for. I think you said they're trying to get like Fox Sport or something.
Foxtel, yeah, in Australia, they got it.
I think that's what it is.
Big deal. No, they have it. They have it. That's what was missing before. That's what was missing. Now, bro, they might start signing even more Australian fighters. Even more. That's major for them, actually. Joel said, "Who's the best boxer of this era?" Hard to say. Because, and not for a bad reason, it's for a good one. It's because there are a lot of great boxers in this era. Usyk is a great boxer. Crawford is a great boxer. Canelo is a great boxer. Inoue is a great boxer. I can't look at and say, yeah, it's more his. I can't say that. They did their thing in this era, and they're all great in their own way. It's hard to say that, yeah, there's one guy who is... Like, Canelo is the face of the sport, and he's a great fighter. He's a great fighter, don't get me wrong. But to say that he's the greatest fighter of the era is a different question. It's different. They're all great fighters. Like, it's a lot. Them four is the four horsemen of the apocalypse, bro.
Yo, you see the Inoue MJ fight happening in the first half of 2025?
I think that motherfucker is going to happen because... The whole shit with MJ is a narrative. The whole thing is literally a narrative, bro. You were the last. You became mandatory last. Luis Neri became mandatory first. Sam Goodman became mandatory. No. Yeah, Sam Goodman became mandatory second. You became mandatory last. The rotation is going the way that it's supposed to. You just bitching and piping up because, you got to promote yourself somehow, but nobody skipped over you because it was never your turn. It's Sam's turn, not yours. Sam became mandatory before you when he beat Reece Salim. You didn't become mandatory until after that. So because it's all just the narrative that this is just some shit y'all saying that has some shit to say, right? The MJ team, I believe he knew he's gonna fight him. Yeah, like why wouldn't I fight? Why wouldn't I fight him, bro?
Is MJ still on the zone or?
Yeah, he's still over there. He got a fight coming up in Monte Carlo. He got a fight coming up. Better not lose that shit neither.
Is it against somebody good or you don't know?
I forgot the dude's name. I gotta research the dude. But and that's this year. Y'all know that, right? That's in December.
I did not know that. I did not know he was still.
Yeah, it's a Monte Carlo show, bro. I mean, good for him that they getting him a fight that he get to keep busy, But But the shit he was talking was getting on my nerves because I'm like, yeah, this is straight. This is cap. You was never next. Fuck is you talking about? Sam got to get his shot before you.
The good thing about a Nui fights is we don't have to wait till the weekend, and we don't have to wait till past midnight.
I love them shits. I love waking. I wake up, have it on my shit. My kids getting ready. I watch it. I love them shits. I love Inui fights, man. Eat my bacon, drink my coffee. Love me some Inui fights.
What time do you watch it there in the East Coast?
Say it again, bro.
What time do you watch the Inui fights on the East Coast? Like what time is it?
About 6, 7 a.m. 6, 7 a.m.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, when this fool said we don't watch it after midnight, I'm like, fucker, I'm getting up at 3 a.m.
No, yeah, no, we luck out over here because those fights are happening as I'm taking my son to the bus, so it's like it all works out. You know, that I'm gonna be up anyway because I got to put my kid on the bus.
Yeah, and you can watch it on your phone since it's on ESPN Plus.
Literally, bro. Yeah. It's fucking beautiful.
Tuesday mornings.
I forgot that he got that Sam Goodman. Not forgot. It just I didn't process it. Like, oh shit, he knew he got another fight this year. He got another one.
Was that next Tuesday or is it like in December?
It's in December. I'm pretty sure it's in December. It's not.
That's his yearly routine, right? Like the end of the year fight.
No, that's really Kazuto's thing. That's a Japanese thing, right? It is a Japanese thing, but that's if we thinking about the fighter that really do that a lot. That's really Kazuto's thing. He do that all the time. Every year, he do that all the time.
It's still crazy he doesn't have like a single like broadcasting partner for that guy, to be honest, for like America.
I think he Yakuza or some type of shit. Cause they don't fuck with him like they should. Like, yo, Kazuto is a tough, accomplished, fun, smart fight. Like, there's a lot of good things about. I'm like, yo, there gotta be a reason they don't fuck with him like that.
They didn't fuck with them. The tattoo shit, I knew they didn't fuck with that. That was one of the things I heard about that they didn't like because, like, apparently, I don't know if tattoos are straight up banned in Japan.
You gotta cover it up.
Yeah, because like if you look at his fights, that shit's covered.
They'll put like a flesh tone thing over the tattoo or whatever. They'll put something.
So I know there's that, but
damn, they don't fuck with him like that because of a tattoo, bro. Damn.
I think honestly, bro, I think it's because he's like kind of boring.
He's not boring though, bro.
It kind of is. Like if you compare him to Inoue, he certainly is.
No, yes, compared to Inoue, but the Ashton Palikte rematch, that wasn't boring, bro. He beat the shit out of Ashton Palikte, bro. He was.
Like, was that recent?
No, that's one of the older ones, bro. That's the point I'm making. It. He wasn't boring though.
What was back in the 80s? You know when the Leonard and freaking Hearns and Hagler and Duran. Who was that fifth guy?
Wilfredo Benitez.
Okay. Ioka the Wilfredo Benitez of the 115 when Estrada with freaking Chocolatito.
Te lo voy a decir, manín, de verdad. I would swap out Cuadras for Kazuto. Cuadras is not as accomplished. Yes, he's not as bro. He's not as accomplished as Kazuto, bro.
I agree, but I mean, like what's it called? The level of entanglement he had with those guys. I don't know if you could like sub out a guy that's never really fought any of them.
That's what I meant. Like he didn't get to fight those guys, and I think that's what's missing for Ioka's like resume or like a big deal that he didn't get to have his big fights.
Te lo voy a decir. Cuadras lost to Estrada, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He lost to Choco.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He beat Soar, but that's it. That's it. You beat Soar. Now I know. I'm reaching. Kazuto did fight Akira Yegashi. Same Akira Yegashi that fucking Chocolatito fought. That a lot of them fought. They fought that motherfucker, right? He fought Ashton Palikte, who beat Donnie Nietes. Donnie is another one that I'm like, yo, Donnie's more accomplished than Cuadras, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. He's more accomplished than Cuadras. So I'm going to just say the four kings really should be Choco, Estrada, Kazuto, and Soar. Those should be the four kings. Cuadras is there because he fought them, but you lost, like, Gallo beat you, and Choco beat you. You're not a 4-weight champion.
Know, bro.
Bro, Donnie Nietes was a 4-weight champion. Kazuto was a 4-weight champion.
I know where you're going at. My comparison was that just Ioka didn't get to scramble with these 3 guys. That's
yeah. And I'm so mad about that, bro. Him and Gallo, I just had a feeling like, if he fight Gallo, that's gonna be a good ass fight. Gallo probably gonna knock his ass out, but he might, he might, like if because Gallo hit hard and he's a good counterpuncher. Like he's one of the best in the industry. But if it would have happened when they wanted it to happen, Gallo was inactive during that time. Remember, before he fight Bam, they was trying to get him. And I think they would have got him. In that time, if it would have happened, I think Kazuto would have beat him.
Just to clarify one thing I said earlier when I was saying like he was boring, because it's like I remember the one fight he had when he came to the US, it was against McWilliams Arroyo.
That's another motherfucker everybody fought.
Yeah. But he was in there and Andre Ward was talking and he said, a lot of people like really give Inoue like the props and they really like put that guy like at the forefront. But the real guy that people should care about is Kazuto Ioka. But I guess like, hey, since he doesn't really do anything that really makes anybody go, wow, that's just what it is.
Yeah, but let's say this, Ray. It's been about 4.5 years since the Kosei Tanaka fight. If you wasn't going to give him, even though you could have given it to him for the Palikte fight because he beat the shit out of Palikte in the rematch. And that was an exciting fight. If that's not enough, the Kosei Tanaka win should have been a catapult. Like, bro, he beat the shit out of Kosei. And that was a big fight.
Yeah.
I think
maybe they did take that tattoo shit personally.
I'm saying it's something about him that maybe they know that we don't, that we just, we outside looking in, that they just don't fuck with him. Cause I'm like, bro, that Kosei Tanaka fight was a motherfucker, bro. And that was a beautiful performance, bro, on a huge stage.
And then didn't he also draw or beat Franco?
Yeah, the
Drew
two
the first
fights
time,
with
beat
fucking
him the second
Franco.
time,
Yeah, that he got bummed out and he retired. He retired a young guy. What the fuck?
Like, they don't fuck with him. Like, it's something that we don't know that they don't fuck with him. Maybe he's Yakuza.
It could be, because I do know that the Yakuza, like, it's not really that popular as it used to be. Well, never was, but it is pretty hated over there.
And it's like drug dealers. Like, I heard, and I don't know this, but you know how drug dealing is accepted in America? Like, motherfucker don't really care about that shit, right? Like, that shit ain't nothing but shit. I heard some Brits talking about this shit, like some Europeans, and they did not sound as accepting of dealing drugs as we might be. They're like, yeah, motherfucker, sell some shit. What the fuck? That's normal. It might be something like that. Like, yeah, y'all don't fuck with criminals. Y'all don't really like that shit. Something about him rubs the Japanese the wrong way.
Yeah, but if they forgave Neri, they're not.
Espérese un momento. They did not forget. They didn't. You think they brought that motherfucker back there because they forgave him?
Yo, Jules, real talk, asking for a link.
I'm about to go to fucking sleep. Real talk. Motherfucker gonna wait till I get tired and my eyes get heavy. Shoot the link, yo. Yo, listen, bro. They ain't bring Neri back there because they forgave shit. They brought him back there because they didn't forgive him. Real. So look, I'm gonna go live again on Thursday, probably on Thanksgiving night after I eat my Thanksgiving. I see y'all motherfuckers on the next one.
Good night.
Take it easy.